Hello friends, imagine you're driving and suddenly your car won't start, or it stalls randomly. You check your scanner and there it is, code P0231. But what does this mean? Is it a fuel pump issue or a wiring fault? Stay tuned because today we'll break it down and fix it step by step. P0231 stands for Fuel Pump Secondary Circuit Low, Fuel Pump Relay Control Circuit Low Voltage. This means the Engine Control Module, or ECM, has detected low voltage in the secondary fuel pump circuit. This could lead to fuel delivery problems, causing the engine to misfire, stall, or not start at all. Symptoms of P0231 include engine cranks but doesn't start, sudden engine stall while driving, rough idling or hesitation, fuel pump not priming when you turn the key, and the check engine light is on. If ignored, this issue can lead to fuel starvation, poor engine performance, or even a complete breakdown. To diagnose and fix P0231, you need to check these key components. The fuel pump relay, usually found in the engine bay fuse box or under the dashboard near the glove box. The fuel pump control module, located near the fuel pump, either under the rear seat or in the fuel tank. The fuel pump itself, typically inside the fuel tank, accessible from underneath or via an access panel inside the cabin, and wiring and ground connections. Inspect the wiring harness and connectors near the fuel pump and relay. If any of these components are faulty, they can cause P0231 and lead to fuel delivery problems. Alright, let's talk about some of the most common causes behind a P0231 trouble code. First up, a faulty fuel pump relay. If the relay isn't sending power properly, the pump just won't work. Next, wiring issues are a real possibility. Loose, corroded, or damaged wiring in the fuel pump circuit can cause low voltage. Then there's a bad fuel pump control module. If the module is malfunctioning, it won't regulate fuel pressure correctly. Another thing to check is a blown fuse. A blown fuel pump fuse can prevent power from reaching the pump entirely. And finally, a weak or failing fuel pump. A worn-out pump may draw too much current, which can trigger this code. So, how do you actually fix a P0231 code? Well, step 1 is to check the fuel pump relay by swapping it with a similar relay from the fuse box. If the car starts, you'll want to replace that faulty relay. Step 2, inspect the wiring harness and connectors for any loose, corroded, or damaged wires, and repair as needed. Step 3, test the fuel pump control module using a multimeter to make sure it's sending the correct voltage. Step 4, check the fuel pump fuse and replace it if it's blown. Step 5, if the fuel pump itself is weak or failing, go ahead and replace it with a new one. And finally, step 6, clear the code using an obd2 scanner and take the vehicle for a test drive to confirm the fix. Ignoring a P0231 code can, honestly, leave you stranded with a car that just won't start. Fixing it will restore your fuel delivery, engine performance, and overall reliability. And hey, if you're not comfortable diagnosing it yourself, it's always a good idea to visit a trusted mechanic for further inspection. Want to learn more about obd2 error codes? Well, check out these next videos. P0169, which covers incorrect fuel composition, and P0170, all about fuel trim malfunction. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to IG Garage for more car repair tips.